Okay, y'all, so that I've finished having my fit and doing my class for the day, the harsh reality of the world class. Um, I wanted to talk to you about what happened today when I went to the doctor, the orthopedic doctor, in reference to my neck. I have chronic pain in my neck, and I found out that I have bone spurs in there, and I have narrowing of my vertebrae and bone on bone as well. Okay. Arthritis, that type of thing. So, what needs to happen now is he wants me to get an MRI. In addition to, I have to do 6 weeks of physical therapy, not because it's going to fix my neck, okay, but 6 weeks of physical therapy so that I can be approved for a MRI because that is the requirement of my insurance, okay? They want to pay more money in order for you to get an MRI, which doesn't make any sense to me, but you got to do what they want you to do. So, um that's what's going on. I've worked with doctors before. You guys know I worked in the medical field, and doctors can be real. I'm used to them being short and not really the nicest people in the world. However, I've been very blessed that all my doctors are very easy to talk to, very easy to communicate with. They listen, they understand. The one I saw today is short, direct, to the point, doesn't want to have you finish your sentence before he interjects his comment. I don't really like that, but I'm used to doctors being asked that way. But like I said, none of my doctors are like that now. The doctor that I did have that was like that, I fired his ass because I'm not playing with you. I don't know if I'm going to keep this doctor, but what I think I will do is just wing it and see what happens. He doesn't want to do surgery, but we also, you know, we don't know what the MRI is going to show in addition to what he's already seen on the x-ray. So 6 weeks of whatever in order for me to, um, you know, qualify for the MRI. And we'll just take it from there. If I find that I do all of that and I do the MRI and I still can't really tolerate him, I will change doctors. And that doctor will have the new information with the MRI. In addition to, I will get a second opinion. So I will do my best to play this out, see it through, and then I will take it from there. If I need to see a different doctor that I have a better connection with, I will. But I'm going to play it by ear for now. Um, and, that'll be that. He did do a complete exam on me so far as strength in my hands, my arms, my legs, my feet. I had to make him be careful with my left foot because I'm recovering from a bunionectomy, which can take up to a year to heal. So I yelled at one point. I said, "Hey, you got to be careful with that foot. I had surgery." He said, "I'm sorry," that type of thing. So, but he is kind of icy. I'm not used to that. But whatever. I will, jump through the hoops and do a flip in the air like a trained seal. And we'll see what happens from here on out. All right. You guys take care. Much love. Bye.